What's up guys, it's Yank here with 47 North Gaming. I'm back with another episode of Train Simulator. Today, as I said, I was going to be doing a passenger run, so we're in Miami now, doing a, I'll make sure I open the doors there, yep. I'm doing a passenger run, or actually commuter run. We got Amtrak train going past. This is just a local commuter. We are starting out in Fort Lauderdale and working our way south towards Miami. So as soon as we are loaded up, we are gonna get started. Trouble staying, so I just have to remember. It is a notched system, and we are clear up to 60, so we will power on up. So our route today is we are picking up passengers from Sheridan Street, Hollywood Track, Golden Glades Track, Open Lock, and a few others before we make our final stop just outside of Miami Airport. So no whistle sign. Now I believe we are going to have to keep an eye on the signals as we progress. If that was red before or not, so just want to be careful there. We will power back up and keep on heading down the tracks. And haven't been on this train in a while. I did a mission project when I first bought this pack, but it's been a while. So can't tell you exactly how good the brake set is on this train. I know it is a fairly small train, so we don't have to worry about that too much. But we'll see how well it works. Hopefully we don't overshoot by too much, since these do seem to be small platforms. So we'll kick the brakes up there quite a bit. Got a cargo service, CSX. Misjudged that. So these brakes are pretty good. Makes sense. So just have to remember that for next stop, since we are we're on time for the moment. That slowdown definitely didn't help though. And brakes. Man, it's almost like I knew what I was doing there. Perfect. Alright, so we get the train loading up. Gonna leave a little bit of brake pressure there, just to hold the train. Get a nice outs exterior look here. I'll just run down the train, take a look. We're still got a while to load yet. So these are the commuter rails they use in Miami, or in South Florida I should say, since it does run to Fort Lauderdale and such. So they're the double-decker, bi-level commuter rail cars. We'll go inside one here. So you've got seats along the bottom, seats on the two ends, and seats upstairs as well. So this is actually sitting on the upper rail, or upper part there. I can't remember the power units. I'm not very good with my trains. It is American power plant. This is a conversion. I want to say it's a... No, it's not an ep4. I can picture it, but I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, their conversions is the bottom parts of them are one type of train. The top parts are another type of train. They got converted for this service. So that's what they do. Man, we sit here for a long time. Seems like, excuse me. Seems like a long time for a commuter rail. Maybe that's just because I didn't get the cars 100% lined up or something. Or I guess we might be waiting on that Amtrak train. Honestly, that was ahead of us to continue down the tracks. So I guess it gives us a chance to look around. Hopefully we'll get to see some nice rail traffic while we're in here, some scenery or something. So yeah, we're about ready to go. Get ready to release those brakes. Take a look at the interior here. Kind of got that a little more old school, classic looking kind of cargo freight train style look on the inside here. And there we go. So we will power up. Keep it at 12 initially. I don't want to get wheel slip and lose points here. We'll get up probably above 10 or so, then we'll start powering up more. It seemed to work last time, so we'll just continue with what's worked before. Now we do have a 45 zone coming up, so we do have to keep an eye on that. And we'll put the power down. About time we put the power down, looks like we're going to have to slow back down for another stop. But I suppose this is a commuter run, so it makes sense. So we are due in less than a minute. Oop, we're going to get hit for speeding. There we go. Trying not to lose too much time here. I do want to stay on schedule the best we can. Now you'll notice that these level crossings I haven't been blowing the horn. It's because there's a bunch of no horn signs. That is because of, I think, the residential area that we're in, or the business area, and with how high traffic this zone is, it'd be constant horn blowing, and so I think that's just more of a community whatever, I can't even think of the word, community protection, not protection, but to better the community anyway. See, we got those no whistle signs. I got a train coming at us. This might be another commuter rail. I can't tell. We'll see, I guess, when it comes by. Yep, another commuter rail coming in. And we're just coasting in here. So no need to rush too quickly since we are still on schedule. Make sure we do make the platform, and we will. So we will apply some more brakes. Oop, I did not want to go into the street here, stopping. Oh well, I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. I'll try to prevent that from happening in the future, but I guess it is what it is. It may not have even... Those gates probably wouldn't have gone up anyway with how close we are to the Hollywood station. I'll go up and over the top here. We'll go take a look at this other train. Sure, it's set up exactly like ours. That's just on the northbound route. We are on the southbound. Yep, exact same. And it's off. Should probably see if... Nope, we're still sitting. So why do we have longer wait time? Yeah, maybe, again, like I was saying, maybe it's that Amtrak train up ahead. Maybe it's track scheduling, who knows. I'm glad the cab is quiet, don't have to worry about that ding-ding sound. So we can start releasing some of that brake pressure. And we will fire up. And green lights to the good, so nothing ahead really obstructing our progress, so we can continue on our way. I love the sound of those engines. It's kind of like jet turbines, honestly. I was thinking of jet turbines. I should probably do a flight sim video here soon. I actually recorded one, and there was an issue with the recording, and so I won't be releasing it. But because of that, I haven't really recorded a flight sim video for this channel. I've done some flight sim flights, but I just haven't done any recordings for the channel. So I will definitely get on that, so that way you guys have some content to enjoy. Especially because I love the sound of jets. Oop, we're gonna get nailed for speeding. There we are. Alright, so it looks like we actually get to cruise for a little bit, which will be nice. Get a chance to enjoy the engine. Still in this 45 zone. Looks like we're going to get to open her up here in a short little bit, which will be nice. But making some good progress down through the corridor here. So next we got pick up passengers from the Golden Glades track 1. So we're supposed to arrive at 17:37 and depart at 17:38. So we are on time for that. Got about a 1 minute hold there. And then we'll be going on to the Opelika, I don't know. Whoever's Florida native or knows anything about that, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm probably saying it wrong for sure. green boards so we can bring her up to the track max, which is 79 miles an hour through here. So let's crank that speed up. 0.2% grade. Well, when we were fighting that in the mountains, granted that was a crazy heavy train that we were going with through there, but and that was pain to control. Still kind of miffed about that 500 point operator error. Maybe it was the headlights, I don't know. Maybe it was the back end. I really don't know what it was, but hey, you know what? We made it through. It was fun to see the scenery, fun to explore that town. I didn't know there was a track that went straight down the middle of town like that, so that was pretty cool to find. Regardless, we're on our way now, and we're in Miami, and enjoying some of this sunshine here. I believe this is a nighttime commuter, if I'm not mistaken. Well, oh yeah, it should be, because it's 5:30. Front, rear, a rear front, and a flyover. And we'll do one other flyby here. I just love that sound of tracks and trains. Actually, I probably could have stuck with this flyby here real quick. Oop, we got yellows. And speeding. Well, shoot guys, I was sightseeing and cost us a bunch of points. Yes, serves me right. Oh, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the views, if since we're gonna be hurting on points there. But we got yellows, that's really what got my attention. So far, still not a problem. I continue trucking along here, but I think we probably caught up with that Amtrak train. It probably made a stop up the line. But we'll be stopping at the Golden Glades track here, so I guess the one saving grace is we are still on time, schedule-wise, which will be nice. Uh-oh, we are... past this station. Oops. Come on, come on, come on, stop, 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 stop. Okay, we got enough in place. Cool. Alright, so we'll start unloading. I can remove all the brakes that I've applied. Dynamic brake, loco brake, and the train brake we'll bring down. So yeah, people in that first car can't get out. Apparently the doors didn't open on the second car, but back of the train can get off and get on and do their thing, so that's good. Hello. Alright, and we're on our way again. Looks like another cargo train, another CSX coming our way. Looks fairly empty. Oh, it's a bunch of those. Yeah, I guess they are empty coal cars, or hopper cars, or whatever, open hopper cars. We'll be on our way again. We'll have a short haul over to Opelika. More yellow lights, we do gotta keep an eye on signals. We got a 45 zone coming up in just about 3/4 of a mile, so we'll accelerate still for a little bit since we do need to make up a bit of time. And it won't take much to slow to 45. Do that with dynamic brake. Horn seems kind of muted, but the cab itself seems kind of muted. I must have put some really good sound dampening and sealed up the cab pretty nicely on this train or something, which I would have a hard time believing, I think, entirely. Okay, so we got yellow lights down here, or not. Another whistle. Got the horn order out of, got the horn count all out of order. I think it's supposed to be too long, too short, and another long. But, oh well. Double check our lights. Yep, still got a yellow light up. So whatever it is, we are keeping pace with it up ahead thus far. Suppose I should switch that over to train brake. we got an Amtrak train on its way in. I doubt it's stopping here. Pretty small station, but it's just one on the northbound. I believe it's a Silver Star is what runs down here. Yes, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the Silver Star that runs down to Florida. And start loading up. Get the pressures down to a manageable level, so that way I can pull them pretty quick. After that, we are off to the Metro Rail transfer station. So on we go to the Metro Rail transfer station. Looks like we're going to get to run for a little bit. Love the sound of those engines spooling up. Like I said before, it sounds like a nice jet turbine. Now, if you remember, the signal we've seen are yellow. We probably are fine considering. But anyway, considering that we had stopped before. So, but we'll take a look anyway. Now we're going to have to slow down to 40 coming up. And that did not move quickly, moving that lever down. But we will check to make sure, so I'll use the zoom here. So yep, still got a yellow light, so we're still good to keep rolling forward. And if we actually do this right, I think we'll just be able to coast down to 40. Okay, so we got a double yellow, so we still got some sections to go. That's good. And we made it to 40. Now, I think part of this is due to getting into this rail yard here and also getting closer down to the end of the line. I really got to watch our speed coming through here. Lots of tracks here. I'm kind of surprised we don't see anything along the side rails. I suppose it's late in the evening, so most long hauls are on their way to somewhere. Or not really late in the evening, it's about, evening or whatever. But I'd assume most long hauls are kind of on their way to somewhere, since traffic's going to dissipate. All the commuter trains are out running their commuter runs right now, so there's no reason to have anything on the side, I suppose. Look at all this track. Tons of it. There's nothing here. That just doesn't seem right. There should be something I would feel like in there, but maybe... I think the idea behind it not having anything there is to increase frame rate, which I mean, you can appreciate, but I feel like there's gotta be something there. Oh, look at all this track. It just goes on and on and on. Check up ahead on the signals. I think we should still be good since we did have that double yellow before. And also our Metro Rail transfer station is coming up, so we're going to have to be making a stop there. Looks like we still have double yellows, so still good. And double yellow, like I said before, so that's good. Means we still got a couple of sections to go. I think the road crossing is beyond this, but for whistling's sake, I suppose. So I will make sure I don't cross the road this time, hopefully. And just make sure I blow the whistle before we roll out of here. Okay, that was just about perfect. So we will hop out here. Not in the road, but it's still down because of, well, things. Distance to the train or whatever. But, if you look... Huh, those doors didn't open. I wonder why. Oop, 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 oop. And those didn't open. Well, in theory, you could have all those doors open and it would perfectly fit on the tracks. So I'm going to call that a win. Just to make sure everybody knows the train is moving. Get up to 62 since we're only going to get up to 40 in this section. Alright, so we're down to one yellow light now, which means we're going to be watching for a red signal next. Yeah, that was close to jumping over speeding again. That lever moves so slow. Alright, so chugging along here at 40. I assume when we get to that next signal, it's going to be yellow because I think we're keeping pace with whatever's ahead of us. which I would assume is another commuter train just like us. But again, that is why we check those signals. Oh, we're gonna have a 20 zone coming up. Jeez. Oh, so this is gonna be our last stop at the Hilaye Market. That beats me. I've butchered that. Apparently, this is where people can jump on a bus and head towards Miami Airport. This train doesn't go all the way to Miami Airport. So, we're actually approaching the end of the line for us. So I'm actually just going to coast that one in here, since it's going to be a 20 zone coming up, and we got our finishing route, our finishing stop. Probably should check those lights though up ahead. Yep, still got a yellow, so we can just keep on coasting, which is nice. We are probably going to need some brakes, so I will apply a little bit. But yeah, this is wrapping up real nicely. Looks like we're not going to get a fantastic score, mainly because I went sightseeing again. But I was enjoying myself, so I did get a little bit of speeding penalties there. Gonna get a quick one there. But, you know, like I said, this is, I'm partially doing it for the simulation, but I'm also doing it for enjoyment. And it is very nice to explore the visual details that are put into these games. I mean, that's why, half the reason why I like to play them. Look at the details, not only the simulation details, but the details of the world that that we were playing in. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, again, as usual, there is more Space Engineers coming out. We're still doing double episodes a day to get caught up, because I continue to make more episodes as time moves on, and I'm barely keeping up with the pace as it is as far as keeping videos out there in comparison to our filming schedule. We are making some great progress though. When this comes out, I'm hoping to be fairly caught up with our streaming schedule, but if not, you can always just keep watching on YouTube, or if you want to just see where we're at, come check us out on Thursday nights. We're usually streaming by about 9:30 or 10 Eastern Standard Time over on Drew's channel, and those links can be found in the Space Engineers videos. Oops, I don't know what I just hit there. Yeah, those links can be found in the Space Engineers videos. I don't want to link it here since it's not relevant. I do want to try to keep things organized by relevancy. But anyway, enough rambling from me. This is going to do it for me with another episode of Train Sim. Next time, I don't have a plan for next time, but I'm thinking we'll be doing maybe a cargo run or something. But if you got any suggestions, let me know. Anyway, so construction is still underway at the Miami International Airport for now. This will be the terminus station for the local service. Passengers will shuttle to the Miami International by bus. Well done. And we did end up getting the bronze. We could have gotten the silver and possibly even the gold star had I not made that exploration mistake. But, oh well. Maybe what we do next time, maybe we'll look at going to the Miami airport. Here, we'll take a look here. I have done some of these missions just on my own enjoyment. We can always redo them. But anyway, this one's one of the Miami airport ones. It's, well, first train out of Miami. No. Well, anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out something. It may be out of the Miami pack, it may be out of one of the other ones that I got, but we got some options. So anyway, give me a shout as to anything you want to see. Haven't really done anything out of the racetrack, which isn't true. I've actually done some, but I had to reload the game. So I got some racetracks, so Stevens Pass, Pacific Surfline. We might do some of that actually next. Northeast Corridor stuff, Norfolk Southern, which you've already seen some of. The New York to New Haven, which is more Northeast Corridor stuff to the north. Miami, got London High Speed Rail. We got Hamburg to Hanover, Donner Pass, Southern Pacific. And that's all for the packs that I currently have installed. If you have any other suggestions, let me know. But anyway, I've rambled far too long toward the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.